Hey, what's up guys? Mike here, and over the past couple weeks I've been checking out the RhinoShield CrashGuard for the Nexus 6P. So if you ordered this product, this is the packaging that it will come in. Nothing too overly fancy, but pretty nice overall. Now once you apply it to your Nexus 6P, you are going to notice that it is in fact a bumper. So it only goes around the corners, the sides, and your back is completely exposed. So be aware of that. If you're looking for full protection, look elsewhere or get a skin for the back or some other form of protection. What this will do is basically protect your device from some pretty nasty drops. We're talking 11 feet or so based on evolutivelabs.com and their actual packaging on the box. One thing I do want to point out is that this is going to make your Nexus 6P lose its ergonomic design. So it is going to add some width, some thickness, some little extra bulk. Just to show you guys real quickly how to remove it, you just pop it off from a corner here and it just comes off really simple. They do have this little honeycomb design on the inside, two little lip ridges, so it keeps your device in place. It's really well done, really well built. So it gives it that shock absorption value from the sides should you drop it. And to place it back in, you just pop it into the top, right down into the corners, it goes right back in. Now one thing you will see here is that it is elevated on the top and the bottom. So you can actually place this on its backside and it's not going to wobble about. So if you're using this in a normal standpoint, it's not going to slide around or move on you, but it also is there to protect that visor glass up at the top as well as the backside to a certain extent that if you drop this on its backside, that elevation point on the top and bottom is going to protect your device from breaking or causing any kind of damage to those certain areas. On the front side, you do have a nice lip here. So if you have tempered glass installed or a film protector, you're going to have a decent amount of scratch resistance. So if you put this on its face or on the glass side and move it around on a certain surface, depending, hopefully it's not too rugged, you'll have some pretty great protection there. Now I do have a tempered glass and it is still elevated enough on the front end to protect the device from any scratches or scuffs or dings or anything of that nature. And hopefully it will provide enough if it drops on the side that it's not going to damage your actual display, hopefully just your tempered glass before the glass itself. On the top, you do have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and while it is relatively small in terms of cutout, you won't have too much of an issue with your smaller adapters going in there. But be aware that if you do have a larger adapter, you might have some issues here. You might have to modify this, or you might have to get an extension cable in order to get your adapter in there. Now on the bottom, you do have your USB-C cutout here, and it works great with the Huawei stock adapter, so no issues there. I haven't seen anything out of the ordinary with any other adapters that I use in terms of USB-C cables, but if you are using third parties, you may come into some situations where it's a little bit thicker and you might have some issues, but nothing out of the ordinary from what I've used so far. On the sides, you do have your power button and volume rockers, and these protrude to a certain level, so it's really easy to tell the differences between the buttons. They are separated very well. It's very well designed. However, this is my only negative with this bumper, is that they are extremely difficult to push. Now I have seen some negatives, or I have seen some nitpicks on the internet, the interwebs, where they complain right here, there is a little bit of play, and you can see that is, you know, very apparent that there is a little bit of play in the very midsection on the sides because it is a little flimsy. I mean, there's no metal in here or anything like that that's given it any support, but it's not enough where your device is going to fall out of the case. It's going to be full manual, forceful removal if you want it to come out. But yeah, I think that this is a pretty nice bumper. It's definitely worth the money. It's going to be about 20 bucks. It's going to cost more than most TPU or slim style cases, but it's worth every penny. It's very high quality, very well done. Anyway, guys, that pretty much wraps up the video for the RhinoShield CrashGuard for the Nexus 6P. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. Subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next video.